Holy shit, it's
Fucking
Stage.
Jeff.
Hi.
I'm about to rip his asshole open.
Huh? So in about 8 or 9 hours, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Gonna go get my ear checked out. Hopefully everything's okay. I swear if I'm actually like super accurate on the whole cyst overreacting situation thing that I thought before, my life is actually over, and I hope all of you guys that watch my videos will, I don't know, leave a comment like rip Jev something. If I do actually have cysts like in my head, I'm gonna die. My life is actually over. My head's just gonna get filled with liquid and my head's gonna implode. I feel like because I live my life so safely, because I don't take any risks, I'm just gonna die from the dumbest shit. Or just some crazy medical condition or something. Like, I don't know. How the fuck could somebody that sits inside all day die? Other than maybe like blood clots in their legs and shit. I don't know. I spend so much time inhaling air conditioning, and it just so happens the person that installed the central air within my house also worked on cars back in like the 1950s or some shit, and from working on those cars they had residue of asbestos on their fingertips because back then they used it on brake pads. That day he changed the car's brake pads, he goes upstairs, starts installing our central air, and the asbestos just spread throughout my household. 40 years later, this asbestos has never lost its form. It just kept blowing around my household, and I just kept recycling it within my room because the door is closed, breathing it in, breathing it out, breathing it in, breathing it out, and I died. That is some bullshit way I would die. So I'm gonna go to the doctors, all right? Gonna get fixed, it'll be attended to, and everything will be fine. My hearing will be saved. Hashtag save Jev's ear. I don't know what it is about going to a doctor's, but there's this atmosphere. There's a weird tension in the air. I can't be the only person that ever feels it. Maybe I'm just ridiculous for even thinking like this. Back when I was a kid, when I went to go get physicals, I was like, you know what? This can't be that bad. Why? Because I know at the end of the day that they're gonna... I knew at the end of the day that they were gonna touch my balls. See, I always had a female doctor. Always had a female doctor. I never had like a creepy man doctor that like, you know, touched the bottom of my sack or some shit. And when I was a little kid, whenever just the thought of boobies or something like that, I was ready to go. When I was a little kid, I would ask my friends, I'm like, you guys get physicals, right? And they would talk about, oh, I'm scared that when they go to check my balls, I'm gonna get a boner or something like that. Okay, if there's any of you girls watching right now, controlling a boner is more difficult than you know. Sometimes it has a mind of its own. You can't. It just happens. Sometimes at the worst times possible. Things that aren't even like fitting to the situation. Eating dinner, boner. Taking a shower, boner. Tying your fucking shoes, boner. It just ran. You don't know. You don't know when it's gonna happen. It's a surprise. It's something that has plagued man for centuries. I'm like, hey, when you get physicals, what do you do? They're like, what do you mean, what do I do? And I'm like, what do you do to like, you know, keep yourself from, you know, I'm scared that it'll happen because I'll be afraid. I don't want them to see. And most of them just express it like, oh, they don't want anybody to see that they're getting a boner, like they're ashamed of it. They're like scared that the doctor's gonna see. Me, I didn't care. I full on flaming raging one. I let it go. I didn't care. I let her look at it in plain sight. She'd probably look at me funny like, God damn, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? I feel bad for my doctor, to be fair. I'm 21 years old. She's still my doctor to this day. Next time I get a physical, I think I'm actually just gonna like speak to her. I'm gonna actually like try to get to know her because this is a bond that we share. She has examined me my entire life, growing from a child to a bigger child. I can't call myself a man anymore. I cringe a little bit. I'm gonna be 40 years old. I'm still gonna call myself a kid. Last time that I had this problem, I ended up having like a cut in my ear or something, and it swelled over my eardrum or something. Now I think it's just wax because I just went to sleep and woke up and it was gone, like I said. Now I got a bunch of messages from people saying like, oh dude, you gotta clean your ears out. And I'm like, all right, what do I clean my ears out with? I'm like, okay, so tell me how the fuck I clean my ears. You're gonna tell me Q-tips, right? And then they go, oh no, you don't want to use Q-tips because it presses the wax even further into your ear. Then they go and tell me, hey, you should put peroxide in your ear. I'm not pouring a single chemical that's over 2 syllables long into my ear. You got me fucked up. So by the time you're seeing this video, my hearing will be fixed, or I'll be deaf in one ear. And I'll be the first phase member with one ear. It's pretty fucking cool though. Most people recognize me from like, I guess like a beard and a pink headset. Now I can involve having one ear. It's a work in progress. Wait, can you take down an emergency airdrop with this?
Sorry.
What the fuck? I missed it. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes.